Awesome. Every day, all day. This is how.
This is 97.9, the BOX.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy JQ from G A Pimp, man. Let me tell you what. Oh, January 25th, everybody's getting ready for season 3 of ATL Homicide on our very own TV1. Now, you know, it features the veteran detectives, Vince Velazquez, and also my man right here, David Quinn is in the building. How you doing, brother?
What's up, Houston? What's
Man,
good?
We is in the building. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really good.
Man, we getting ready for this season. Now, for some of the people that have not watched ATL Homicide, tell us a little bit what this show is about.
This show is about me and my partner, Vince Velazquez. We met in the year 2000. We both got sent over to homicide. We made detectives the same day, and they sent us straight to homicide, which is crazy. Because usually you start in something easy, like, you know, missing car tires or something like that. They sent us straight to the murder section. We were like joined at the hip from day one. It was something about the energy. And we worked together for the next 19 years.
Ooh.
When we retired, TV1 came to us and said, you know, we want you all to tell your stories the way you told it to juries and people in the street. Be yourselves. We want to give you a TV show. It was amazing.
Man, that's a beautiful thing right there. What's been the craziest case that you and your partner ever had to deal with?
I would have to say, since a lot of the crimes we dealt with over the years, they were varied and they were all over the place in terms of, you know, what was actually going on at the time. But my last case we worked together was a serial killer. I went 19 years and never had somebody that killed people, not for money, not for jealousy, not for some domestic disturbance. This was about just killing people because it felt good. I mean, the brother had the hair in the back of my neck standing up for the 5 hours it took to get that confession.
Ooh.
And we also depicted it in ATL Homicide season 2. I mean, it really bothered me. I didn't think any things get under my skin. That one got me.
Wow, 5 hours to get a confession. I know you was frustrated.
5 hours and 20 minutes. You
Man.
know, me and this brother had to fall in love, you know, and we did. You know, I told him, you know, this is the way. Truth is the way. Ain't no hookups. So, you know.
What's the shortest amount of time you've had to get somebody to confess?
Wow. It's never short.
Really?
You gotta get to know people. You can't just run up and snatch 30 years from somebody and say, I need to get them 30 years from you, brother, sister, white man, black man, whoever. It didn't matter. People want to get to know you. And, you know, if you do it right, they'll catch the vapors up in their room.
Yeah.
You know, we are a chocolate city. And unfortunately, our victims and a lot of the people involved in our homicides are people of color. So we're sensitive to that. I really love Atlanta. I love the people in it. And so my reputation and Vince's reputation preceded itself, which really helped out with a lot of the interviews. Most of our cases were made through confession.
Wow, man. So when you and your partner Vince, when y'all doing cases, do y'all typically get in because we see this on a lot of shows? Do y'all do the good cop, bad cop?
You know, it's different with me and Vince. It's so much energy in the room that we wait to see which one of us the individual in question is feeling, and the other one leaves the room usually. That was because we don't want to overwhelm people, because everybody loses in homicide investigation. You have this poor victim that has died, and then you've got this person that's probably going to go away for the rest of their life. So they're tragedies. And so we don't gloat. You'll never see us high-fiving and all that when somebody gives it up. Yeah. It's next case.
Ooh, man. David Quinn in the building. Let me ask you this. Going into season 1, a lot of times when you get a show, you know, it's always that nervousness. Is it going to work? How did you feel after season 1 when you got renewed for a second season, now coming up for a third season?
I was amped. I couldn't believe it that they would, you know, actually extend us. I just was humbled by it because I thought it was going to be a one-off. I really didn't know. I love the product. I love the project they put together. The people behind the camera just really make it tick. The actors that play us this year, third season, they are us. Them brothers have come up. The Diaz brothers have brought it on up. And so you're gonna see a big transition there. They've embodied both me and Vince this year. But I'm humbled because I've been in law enforcement since I was 20 years old. 2 years after high school, I was a cop in Atlanta, and I stayed until I was like 53. So, I mean, I did my whole life down here. I love making TV, telling true life stories of my real life experiences with my partner, who's my brother from another mother.
Wow, man. And talking about, you mentioned about the actors, I was going to ask you, did you have a lot of input in selecting the guys that were going to play you and Vince?
Actually, we met them the first weekend we were to shoot. They just put us together at a table. Both these brothers, one's a brother, one is he's a Cuban, and they're both named Diaz. They're both Spanish brothers, and they both speak the language. It was amazing, and we have grown together. We hang out now. You know, pre-COVID, we were hanging out all the time in Atlanta because Angelo, the guy that plays me, Angelo Diaz, he lives right here. So we hook up and have dinner, chop some things up. And I know the brother was taking notes, you know, because, you know, he's a real winner, just like Christopher Diaz, his compadre that plays Vince Velazquez.
Wow, that's great, man. ATL Homicide, man, third season premieres January 25th on our very own TV One, 8 p.m. Central in Houston, 9 p.m. Eastern. Let me ask you this, David. Do you ever get the itch to come out of retirement and go back?
Not even a little bit. And I get called all the time from various jurisdictions. I dropped the mic. I can't do it again. You know, there's a lot of suffering, and you don't really realize how much stress you're under until you're gone. Because I didn't feel any when I was there. Yeah. But it all kind of washes over you that first year you're sitting at the house. But I'm good now. God is good. The Creator takes care of me. So all those memories, all those things, yeah, they're all flowers in peacefulness.
Yeah. How long does it take after you enter the force to become a detective?
In the city of Atlanta, it takes about 3 years. Really? They have a testing system now.
Okay.
When I came on, you know, you had a rabbi, you had a reverend, somebody in the police department that said, hey, make him a detective. That's how it went. Now they have an oral exam, a written exam. We didn't have to go through all that. They knew who was putting in the work. They knew who loved the community. And, you know, they snatched us up.
Wow. In your career, has it ever been a situation where you were in a life-threatening situation?
You know, I worked the street in uniform, in some of the quote unquote marginalized neighborhoods for the first 15 years. So I'm the hood police. And I've seen it all, you know, because I was embedded with the indigenous. We all grew up together. I was 20. So if you had a young brother that was slinging, or you had some kid that was about to go to Morehouse living in the same neighborhood, they watched me grow up out there with them. You know, one went to college, because I saw plenty of those kids go to Morehouse, go to Clark Atlanta, and I saw some of them go to prison. But we were all there together. So I feel like, you know, they kissed me on the forehead when I first got there, because these were my people and I loved serving them. And it really made the job really easy. I don't mean easy, but it made it easy to break the ice. It's never easy, but you always want an icebreaker, and your reputation, being real, and, you know, not, you know, doing people dirty. Yeah. Will get you much success in this business.
Man, it's a beautiful thing, man. I appreciate you coming out, taking time out your day to come hang out with us, man. We can't wait to January 25th, season 3, ATL Homicide. Make sure you watch it, because this is something that is true, that has happened, which makes for great TV. I'm so proud that y'all got another season, and we're on season 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Put that thing in syndication and get them checks coming, brother. You know how we do it.
From your mouth to God's ears, my brother. From
there
your mouth
it is.
To God's ears. Thank you for having me. Love y'all in Houston. Only been once. Love your city.
Man, and are you on social media? Shout your social media if you own anything.
I am on Twitter. I'm at David Quinn 19. On Instagram, I'm at David Quinn, David.Quinn56. And Facebook, you just find me. I'm David.
Just fine. You'll see him on there.
I'm all over Facebook. That's the first one I learned how to do a couple years ago. So
okay, ain't nothing wrong. It's never too late, brother.
No doubt, no doubt.
Hey man, one love, man. Appreciate you and much success.
Peace and many blessings, my brother.
Just got it.
Thank you.